Hello everyone, this is Daniel here for another devlog. So today I will talk a little bit about the projects that I've been working on. Um, I've been working on three games: the Mr. Pudding and the Fork King, the Office Apocalypse, and the Zarka Adventures. However, Zarka Adventures and Office Apocalypse are being redesigned, so at least for those two, I don't have nothing to show you guys. However, I can talk a bit um, more about Mr. Pudding. So, Mr. Pudding already have a second sort of level. It's the village of it's the Pudding village, and we have this first level that you guys are seeing. That is the place where our Mr. Pudding lives. This first level will be sort of uh, I will not say a tutorial because I don't want to have a tutorial here, but probably will have and you can skip it. I'm still working on that, but this level is the level where you try your controls and try to see where everything's is and where you can jump, where you can move. I don't know if I will head now the first attack or not, the caramel spin. I'm still working on that one as well. Um, but this one is where you will try and play the game uh, for the first time, and then you can pursue with the story and with all the other levels. What is already implemented in the game? So we have now some basic designs. At least this first design for the sort of a forest happy environment is for this level and for the village level. We already have uh, some fork minions, some spikes coming from the ground. Um, I think all the basic movements from Mr. Pudding, and we already have the ability to move from one scene to another. I don't have it yet a transition. I will work on that later. But for now, we can move from our home level, sort of saying, to the village level. And we already create a test build to see if everything was working fine on mobile, because this is will be mobile first, and then going to be on PC if everything goes well. I will try. I'm still checking if I'm going to with um, game with ads or if it's going to be a paid game. I'm still working on that and doing my research around it. Uh, to be honest, at least for me, I prefer paid games because we don't have that annoying ads all the time, or those games that you have heads, but only when you need to do certain things. Those ones I can accept, but the other ones very annoyed. Every time you die, an head appears, or every time you do a certain a simple action and a new head, it's appearing, and you have to wait like 15 or 30 seconds to the ad for the ad to finish. So I think those ones are a bit annoying, but those ones that where you have, for example, uh, almost like a in-app purchase, but instead of paying real money, you use an ad for it. For example, imagine you are in an RPG and to unlock a certain skill or a certain item, you have to watch a 30 second video. Yeah, with that, I'm okay, I can handle it. But I'm still thinking if I go that way or if I go with the paid version. Uh, at least for mobile, I'm trying to think what I will do. But if I go for ads on mobile, I will have to think uh, another way to implement something like that on PC. So I'm more, my balance is more for the paid version, but we'll see. I don't know. Um, More things about the game that already are implemented. You already can play it with your gamepad. For example, I'm using an old Xbox gamepad to test it, and you can work with your keyboard or with your gamepad. I still haven't done the virtual game joysticks for the mobile version. I have to work on that, but yes, you guys, if I don't know if you check or not, if you didn't check, you can click on the card up there to check some of my Godot videos, and the last one was regarding how to implement the virtual controller on your game. I know there already are tons of assets with that, but I prefer to do my own controller, and if I have bugs, I will try to fix it. That's a way for you to improve on the Godot development, even if you're using GDScript or C Sharp. Man, try to do things. I know that can take a little bit of time, and sometimes you are in hurry to deploy your game. So if you are in a hurry, yeah, go with the assets. Probably will be easier to implement. But if you have some time, man, it's not that hard. It's just a few lines of code and it's done. So let's know more things. Let's just show. By the way, another thing I was most forgetting that we already have some musics that I downloaded for a page. I don't remember what is the page. I will try to put that page on the description for you guys, where you can find tons of free effects, musics for your games. At least I'm working with those now. I don't know if they are going to be the ones on the game when the game release. So at least for now they work and they do what I want. So no more things. Let's check. I have my gamepad disconnected just to show you another thing. So let's start the game. Okay, you guys already have that annoying music. uh, yeah, this is on this screen because I was doing a video to head on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts, but let's do two things. First, go to project settings and change the window display to 1280 to 720. Okay, this is okay, and now go to audio and let's just reduce a little bit of the sound. We don't want to hear much of it while we are testing. So okay, yeah, the sound is very low, but I'm not worried. You can still hear it or not. As you can see, we have the effect for the jump, and one other thing, when you at least for now, when we press E plus the direction you want to go, it will roll. This is just a test for the animation, because this will be one of the attacks. It will be the caramel spin attack. Why caramel spin attack? Do you remember the puddings? Normal puddings that we hit. We usually add some caramel above the pudding when this is finished, or we already add the pudding, the caramel before putting our pudding in the oven. So I'm basing on that to do the caramel spin. I know that someone asked me if the Mr. Pudding is rolling on his side. No, this is uh, a ball that he creates with the caramel to be able to move like this. Okay, so this is the first level, as I mentioned to you guys. Let me just. I will not grab everything because this was just for testing purpose. So what we have new as well is this. We already have here a plate showing us a direction, and when you go, at least on a keyboard, I don't remember where is the guy. It's F. Uh, I have to add that one here. If you press F, you will go to the village. Okay. However, if I connect my gamepad, let me just quickly connect my gamepad. Gamepad is connected, and as you can see, the arrow changed to the X button from the Xbox. Uh, at least for now are those two things, the arrow and the the button that we need to press, but I will probably add the F character on the arrow to be easier to understand that you need to press F to do certain actions. So let's go to the village. So as you guys could see, I'm on the village. We already have here an enemy. He doesn't do nothing, as you can see. By the way, I implemented the vibration on the keyboard. Sorry, on the keyboard. On the gamepad, as you guys can hear. I don't know if you guys could be able to hear it or not, but it is vibrating. So when you jump, it do a small vibration, but when you roll, it's vibrating until you stop rolling. That's give you more the effect that you're really in like you are in the game and you are doing the roll. It was to do a little bit of an effect. I will not show much of the village, just this part. As you guys can see, we have the enemy, we have more spikes up above, and on the right side, as you can see, damn it, spike. At least the spike is checking if we are getting hit, and as you guys could see here on the console, it's showing that the player was hit. At least for now, it's not doing nothing, but it will do some damage to the player. Things to fix is this one of those is to when you go back to your home, you are appearing here instead of, let me just, damn it, instead of appearing here like you appeared on the village. That's one thing to fix. I need to implement the life counter. By the way, I think I already have here the life counter to show you. Let me just see, not prefabs, sprites, life counter. Come on, man. Oh, sorry, was not on. So the life counter which will be pudding hearts, and they will reduce life to 0. The hearts will disappear with time when you are damaged, and when you lost the 3 hearts, you will die. I don't remember if I already showed the animations, or at least the basic animations that I already had for the player. I can show you, that's no problem. Animations, and here. So we have the idle animation, we have the run animation, the fall is when we are jumping, and then this one is on side. When we jump the arms will be up. This one is for the jump, this one is for the fall, as you guys can see. we have our roll, and we have the front jump and the front fall. And of course, the one that you guys haven't seen yet, it's the death animation. Basically, he's dying, and the caramel creates that sort of it's not a cross, but something similar, representing that you are dead. Um More things regarding the game. What I can say. I think that's not much to say about this game. Uh, I've been working on some VFX as well. At least for now, we have the jump VFX, and I'm working. Oh, this is for the buttons. This is for the arrow, and for the shadow, because we have. I don't know if you add notice, but we have here this small shadow on our character, and when he's not on the ground, the shadow disappeared. It's a little bit hard to see because when he jumps, he's doing the jump effect, but the shadow disappears. It's very quick, but it's noticeable that you guys can check that there's no shadow. And when it is on the ground, the shadow appears, and here you have the shadow. Sorry, I have to turn off my gamepad. And when you have the shadow here as well, because you are rolling and you're on the ground, so you have the shadow there. What else? What else? What else? What else? You have some animations for the plate. I prefer to do the animations with the sprites instead of using the animated player. I always forgot the name. The animation player, because it's easier to work with the sprites. Than I don't want to use that thing. I just want to use my sprites. So, by the way, I think it's the info button that contains an animation, and it's to do this. But probably I will add the character, the F character here. I'm still thinking if I will add it, because I don't know if you will be able to change the buttons or not, because I still have a ton of things to think about it for the game. So it's been quite good, because at least on Twitter I'm seeing that people are liking the small videos that I've been posting there, and it has been great. More the enemy, we have here our first fork minion with some animations as well. At least for now, it just have the walking animation, sort of like the idle animation, but it can walk, so it gives the effect that it is walking. So I need to draw the animation when he dies, and probably will create a animation for when he is going to attack, because one of the things that I'm thinking is that you can't, even with if you are spinning, you can't touch the upper part of the fork, because those are the tooth of the fork, and even with, because you're pudding and the fork can can hit, can damage the caramel and will damage your Mr. Pudding. So to kill this enemy, you will only be able to hit him on the sides. Still thinking if I will do that or do in another way. And at least for now, that's it. These Arca Adventures and The Office Apocalypse are on the redesign part. I'm just doing some changes on the, not on the game style, but on the characters and all that. I need to make changes on it, so at least for now I will not show it. But you guys already have here just a little bit of Mr. Pudding and the Fork King. Why Mr. Pudding and the Fork King? Because the Fork King want to sacrifice the puddings for the above gods. And what are the above gods? It says humans. Basically, the forks want to sacrifice the puddings to the humans. And since the Mr. Pudding had his family kidnapped, he will try to save them and try to save the village and other stuff that I will not tell you, at least for now. But in short, that's it. But I will implement more stuff. I'm thinking on some weird mechanics for the game. I know that the game, at least for now, it's like a normal platform game. So I'm thinking on some mechanics to implement it on it. It will take quite some time to implement them, because probably will need not going to be easy, but this game is need to be released as soon as possible, because the bigger one, it's Zarka Adventures, to be a 12-month game production basically, and the Office Apocalypse will be around 6 months, so I want this one to be a little bit short, so I have to think better on a way to implement cool mechanics for the game, just not to be another boring game to play. I already have the story, so I just need to implement the mechanics, and we'll see. So no more things from my side. Hope you guys enjoyed this devlog about Mr. Pudding. Who doesn't love pudding? Only the people allergic to eggs or the other one of the other ingredients for the pudding. So I'm just messing around, guys. So if you guys like, you already know what to do. Subscribe, hit the bell button for notifications. Leave comments below you if you guys want to ask anything regarding the games or even the Godot tutorials. Feel free to join our Discord, link in the description as well. And at least for now, that's it, guys. Hope to see you on the next video. So bye bye.